Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back, here with a vendor wax haul. First vendor wax haul video from the forwarder box that I filmed earlier. This order is from Teddy Bees Wax Co. This is the pre-order. So this was, sorry, I am going to be clearing my throat a little bit, I'm just blah. So this was the pre-order that she did in January. So I think a lot of YouTubers have already done their videos on this. She had it ready to ship this weekend just gone, where a lot of this stuff was also up, plus some extra stuff. I did not do the ready to ship. Wasn't intentional. I did actually mean to do the ready to ship, but I slept in. So for the best though, I think, because I did get a lot in this pre-order, because I wanted to try to avoid, getting FOMO and buying stuff in the ready to ship. So I pretty much everything that looked like I could possibly want in the pre-order, I bought. So there's a bit here. So yeah, Teddy Bees. I love my Teddy Bees. I think I've bought from every pre-order for the last probably 2 years now. Just the wax. I love this. I love the soft wax formula. I love the scents. So many scents of hers I really enjoy. And yeah, the business that I enjoy the big unlimited pre-orders that they do with the massive scent lists. So yeah, I'll get stuck into it, and I'm really sorry about my throat and my voice and stuff. It's just yeah, I've been on the verge. I've had like asthma and issues since we got back from the holiday. It's really annoying. Actually since before, but it's just the voice is kind of, yeah, decided to give out. So I got a sample. So they usually include one sample. So I got pineapple upside down cake. This one is pineapples, brown sugar, vanilla, fluffy white cake, confectioner's sugar, cherry, and a hint of coconut. I couldn't find a card from Teddy Bees in this box. That doesn't mean there wasn't one. I think she normally sends one. It's just all my forwarder stuff gets combined. But she, Teddy Bees Wax Co. has a Facebook group. She has an Instagram. She has a Facebook. I think she has a Facebook. I know she posts all of her information on Instagram if you don't want to, and on a blog on her website if you don't want to go, join the Facebook group. But I always recommend joining Facebook groups if you can. But if you don't, it's cool. So I normally really love pineapple bakeries. I've actually had pineapple upside down cake before from Teddy Bees, and while I like it, I'm not the biggest fan because I don't like serendipity. So that it's kind of this artificial coconutty cherry scent, and I find it a bit of an odd addition, to be honest, in a pineapple upside down cake scent. I really normally do enjoy pineapple upside down cakes, and don't get me wrong, I don't hate this. I could melt this and enjoy it. It's just not as good as other pineapple bakeries. So yeah, I didn't get that one for that reason. It was in the pre-order, but I knew I'd had it before. So I got one loaf, and then I got 3 wax tubs, which I'll talk about the tubs when I get to them, and then a whole bunch of souffles. So the loaf first, in Khaleesi. So Khaleesi is Palo Santo, tonka bean, oud wood, warm vanilla sugar, and fireside. So I got Khaleesi in a souffle last year, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Like, I was just blown away with how much I loved Khaleesi. So that's what it looks like. It's got the squiggle and then kind of matte glitter. Some of it's matte, some of it's not, on the bottom. So this is just like one of the most cozy, comforting scents you could imagine. It's definitely a smoky, woodsy scent, but I've had much smokier than this. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the warm vanilla sugar that makes this one really special for me. Warm vanilla sugar is a funny one. It's on its own, it doesn't smell like a huge amount to me, but it does smell kind of soapy, a little bit soapy. And so I don't enjoy it in like bakery blends because I find it adds like a soapy tone to them. But in blends like this, I feel like it just wraps kind of the smoky woodiness into this sort of cleaner, but it's not like a clean scent, but it just feels cleaner. and it's just fuzzy. Like, it makes me think of like, you know, like grandpa's cardigan or something. I don't know. I just love it. So absolutely really happy to have a loaf of this, because I've been hanging out for getting more of this for a very long time. I also got, but I might send this on to somebody else who I know wanted to try Khaleesi. I also got a souffle of it because I was like, I am not going to just do the loaf and then have FOMO and go in on the ready to ship for more Khaleesi. So I wanted to make sure I bought enough. Okay, so I got 3 tubs. So the tubs are a new addition. Previous pre-orders, so pre-orders recently she's done souffles, and then chunk bags, and then loaves. The chunk bags, so the chunk bags are the same weight and price as these tubs. This pre-order she did tubs because they were apparently easier to pour, like quicker to pour, and I guess because you don't have to cut up, you know, the chunks you have to sort of cut up and stuff like that. So I can see why that would be the case. I personally am not the biggest fan of the chunks. Something about, I don't like having to put too much thought into getting evenly sized, good sized bits of wax for my warmer. Like I like a souffle because I know I can cut a souffle into 8 like pie slices, and that works well for my warmers. The loaves, again, I just sort of, you know, I cut strips off and I cut them into thirds. But the chunks, every time I got a chunk pack, it was a different sized, and sometimes I found I was like cutting chunks in half but then cutting a little bit more off, and I don't know, I found the chunks were just too much work for me. So I think I will prefer these tubs, but I'm not sure. We'll obviously have to see. I know some people don't like the fact that it's kind of extra plastic, and I get, compared to the chunk bags, like, yes, it is kind of a little bit more wasteful, I suppose. But for me, I kind of think of these tubs as, you know, kind of similar to having like a foil pan or something on this. Like, it's just something that the wax is in. And I think I'll be able to reuse these tubs again for, you know, craft stuff for my son or whatever. So the extra plastic aspect of it doesn't really bother me too much. So this one, and I haven't actually shown it, well, I have anyway, it's Tangerine Vanilla. So this one's got pretty kind of, she does do her glitter like and wax color combos very well. I'm not always the biggest fan of glitter, but hers is never too excessive, and it's just so it's hard to tell, but the little sparkles are kind of like a iridescent green, and then there's like a matte tangerine glitter, and then you can see there's more on the bottom there. So very cute. Tangerine Vanilla is tangerine gelato, vanilla ambrette, and marshmallows and magnolias. So marshmallow and magnolias is boardwalk marshmallow clouds. I love Tangerine Vanilla. It is so perfect. I've been asking for this one to get repoured for quite some time. It is like a sophisticated, grown-up, ladylike kind of orange dreamsicle scent. And interestingly, because marshmallow and magnolias is kind of perfume-like, but I find it a little bit oversweet sometimes. But in here, it's not at all. I feel like the vanilla ambrette, I feel like there's like a woody tone in here somewhere that kind of just, you know, tones it down, makes it more, more sophisticated and just amazing. I melted some of the souffle I've currently got a couple of days ago, and I still absolutely adore Tangerine Vanilla. It's just one of my favorites. So it is one I only really melt in the warm weather, which is why I was happy with just the tub and not a loaf. If it had been more of an all year round melt for me, I probably would have got a loaf. But when she was still doing the chunks, my policy was going to be, rather than getting chunk bags, I was going to get like 2 souffles, because 2 souffles is the size of one of these weight-wise. So the next tub I have is some Valentine. So pink sugar, Earl Grey tea, balsam fir, and sweet vanilla cream. So this was a new scent. And normally I would reserve getting bigger sizes in new, the new scents. I would stick to souffles. But this one, I just had this feeling from the scent notes that this one was going to be an absolute winner. So, and this one's just got some little bits of wax coming off. So I'm just going to try and pick those up so they don't get stomped into my carpet. So that looks like that. So again, it's got kind of blue iridescent glitter and gold glitter, and then bigger chunky glitter, and it's got my hair on it on the bottom. So yeah, I love this. This smells so good. I really do get the tea, and it's a really nice Earl Grey tea note. I do get the balsam fir, and even though it's balsam and vanilla, it doesn't smell straight up like vanilla balsam. It's definitely same family, but I feel like it's a little bit more tree-like. And then it's just kind of perked up with that pink sugar. This is really lovely. And I could melt this all year round. This is really good. So yeah, I'm glad I got the bigger container in that one. And then the last of the tubs, sorry, I do have to pause every now and then to take a cough break. Blackberry butter pecan cookies. So butter pecan waffles and blackberry jam butter cookies. So this scent, I was nervous about ordering this, to be honest. So this was one of my first favorites from Teddy B's. Just absolute amazing perfection bakery. So yeah, absolutely an amazing bakery scent. I ordered it in the last pre-order, I think, or maybe the pre-order before that. I can't remember, because I had 2 clamshells. She used to do large clamshells, and they are amazing. I ordered a chunk bag either 1 or 2 pre-orders ago, and it wasn't quite the same. It was really strong. It smelled like a really strong blackberry jam butter cookie with just a little bit of like that butter pecan waffle scent. And I liked it. It was a good scent, but it just wasn't the same. And I posted about it on Instagram, and Tiff, the owner, actually commented and said that she thought she had to get the pecan waffles oil from a different supplier. And she actually thought that it smelled different, but she tested it with a few people and they said it was the same. So she went ahead with it, but she agreed that it probably just wasn't quite as the same as it normally was. And she told me that she wasn't going to pour this scent again until she could get the right oil back. So I took a bit of a gamble this time. I assumed that she would be true to the word and not pour this scent again until, love that glitter, until she got the right oil back for it. So, and yeah, this smells like how I remember. Like, you get a good dose of the blackberry jam butter cookies, but there is that delicious butter pecan waffles, and her butter pecan waffles is amazing. It's just so creamy and delicious. I actually, I think this is the scent that got me turned on to pumpkin pecan waffles as an oil. Like, I used to not like it. I fell in love with hers, and then I've sort of, broached out. I don't know. Anyway, I've gotten into it from other vendors since. And yeah, this smells like I remember. It's funny with this scent difference. I feel like I've not heard of anybody else that picked up on it in that pre-order. So it could be that it really wasn't that big of a difference, and it just seems like a big difference to me, because I really don't feel like anyone else sort of identified the difference. I still love the other version. I still melt the other version, but I prefer this version. So I'm happy to have it. And it means I can finish my, the clamshells that I have, because I have more. So that's happy days. Okay, now I just have soufflés. Lots and lots of soufflés. Some of them I've had before. Some of them are new, so let's just get into it. So this one I've had before. I actually have half a loaf of at the moment. So the Perfect Storm, Sea Spray, Ocean Water, Citrus Damp Leaves, Dark Amber, and Oak Moss. So I love, love, love the Perfect Storm. Cute glitter. I was watching Morrison Blue's video, her empties and half empties before, and she said she smelt this at another vendor. And I do think I've smelled something very similar, but not 100% the same. I think Little Llama Wax Co. was that. But anyway, I just love this scent. It's like, I feel like it's deep and dark and stormy, but also really like the citrus and the the amber. Sorry. The citrus and the amber give it a really, really kind of polished, almost cologne-like, but I feel like there's just enough freshness from the sea spray and the ocean water and like the leaves to stop it from sort of being too much of a cologne. So I really love the Perfect Storm. I nearly bought more of this, but I figured I have half of a loaf. And I've already been through one loaf of it already. And this loaf has been sitting there for a while. So I thought, look, one souffle is probably enough just to keep me going with it in case it doesn't come back for a while. Hot pie. So this is Palo Santo, sugar donuts, hint of chai, and a dash of pink chiffon. So I have had this one before as well. Back when, it was quite some time ago. It was back when she used to do these kind of mini brick loaves. They were quite good. I quite like those. And this is a scent I do really quite enjoy. It's not one that I need like big quantities of, but I felt like it's been a while since I've had it, so I thought, you know, why not get like just a souffle of it. So I feel like you get a lot of sugar donuts and that sort of chai spice, but thankfully it's not a heavy or super vanilla-y chai. There's certain chai oils that really don't gel with me. They smell sickly sweet and like powdery and really gross. This one is just a gentle spice, so this one is good. What I like about this scent is what comes alive when you warm it up is the pink chiffon and the Palo Santo. Not that they come out really strongly, but that is the point of difference with this scent. And pink chiffon and Palo Santo are a really good combo together. I don't know how, but just that sweet kind of girly scent with the smoky woody scent, it's amazing. I've had pink chiffon and Palo Santo just on its own and it's fabulous. So, but yeah, so this one, it does definitely transform on warm, because on cold it really just smells like a slightly spiced donut. But yeah, you definitely get like a kind of sweet and smoky thing going, like just a little pop of it. So it's very, very good. Christmas trees and cream. So this is fresh pine boughs, vanilla sugar waffle cone, and vanilla buttercream. So this one I also have some of. This was another kind of top-up choice, because I knew that it wouldn't get poured again until probably next Christmas. But because, you know, we're coming into winter here now, and I think I've only got a couple of, again, I've got it in a clamshell, and I've only got a couple of pieces left. I thought this might be one that I might want more of for, you know, the winter months here. I will say I do love my Christmas trees and cream, but I feel like my nose finds it a little bit too sweet now. I do still enjoy it, but I prefer vanilla balsam. Vanilla balsam to me is in the same family, but it's just not as buttery vanilla sweet. Yeah, this has a real sugariness to it. You do get the pine, but it's kind of more backseat to that really sugary vanilla buttercream, I guess. So yeah, I do really like it. I don't feel like I like it as much as I used to do. So that will be plenty for me. I do like it in blends. It's really good in with coffee. And I think strawberry trees and cream was really good as well. So I suppose I'll stick to doing the ones that I have had before first, and then I'll get to the ones that I haven't. So Jon Snow I've had before. So Palo Santo flannel sheets and creamy vanilla and mint. So this one I do enjoy. Sometimes the flannel sheets is a scent that sometimes it's a bit much for me and sometimes it's not. I love those snowflakes and that reflective glitter. Sorry, sometimes I like to pop them out because I feel like I get a better sense of the scent if I smell the top and the bottom and the top. But the souffles can be a bit squishy sometimes. So yeah, this one, I remember liking it but not being like crazy in love with it. But I wanted to try it again just because I have been, I have had some flannel scents that I've really enjoyed lately. I still do find flannel to be too much sometimes, but sometimes I really, really like it. And it is good. I do like the kind of creamy pop and the slight mint. It's just a little bit of an iciness to what's quite a masculine, heavy kind of woody scent. I mean, it smells like flannel sheets. If you know flannel sheets, like it's very, I don't know, I'm still really bad at describing flannel sheets. It's very masculine. I will say that. But yeah, this one is not too much with the flannel sheet. So it is a good one. It's not one I would melt all the time, but it is good. And then the last one that I have had before is Milk of the Poppy. So this is Palo Santo and the Richest Creamy Vanilla. So that's got sort of got like a navy glitter and then a sparkly silver glitter as well. And it's got 2 of those, and then it's got some matte black glitter on the bottom, big chunky glitter. So I really like Milk of the Poppy. I really like, in general, Palo Santo and vanilla. So Palo Santo on its own is not really something I would personally melt. I feel like to make Palo Santo smell the way I like it, you need to activate it with something creamy. So yeah, one of my favorite scents is vanilla bakery with Palo Santo from L3. What's it called? Don't Cross Streams. And this is in the same family to this, but I think her Palo is a bit different, and her vanilla, the rich creamy vanilla she uses, is obviously different. So it's not a vanilla bakery, it's just vanilla. So I really like this one. I just want a simple, slightly smoky, creamy Palo. This is really good. So really happy to have that. It's been a while since I've had that one. All right, so now all I have is new to me scents. So the first one I have here is Frosted Mint Sugar Cookies. So this one is our signature sugar cookies with a hint of creamy mint and marshmallows. This is just one of those scents that I don't know if I'm going to like or not, but I eye it off every single pre-order. Every single pre-order that it's in, I see people rave about it, and I'm not really a mint person, but I've heard that it's not overwhelmingly minty. And I don't know. I just wanted to get the curiosity out of the way and try it. And it is nice. Particularly because to me it just smells like creamy mint. But most creamy mint scents, like buttermints and stuff like that, I don't like. This is nice. Like, it just smells like a slightly minty icing, which I guess it's a frosted mint frosting. Or like, I was going to say like almost like a mint milkshake or something, but no, it's not that. Like a minty hot chocolate, but there's no chocolate note. I don't know. It's making me think of like a really creamy, frothy mint scent. So it's not one I'm like, you know, dying for, but it's not bad. Not bad. Difficult to close. Alright, so this one I was quite excited for because I know a lot of people are into this one. So Fresh Summer Woods. This is Cottonwood, Driftwood, Orange Blossom, Vanilla and Crisp Berry Undertones. Again, I was watching Morrison Blue's video just before and she was talking about it smelling like a specific dryer sheet. I'm not familiar with dryer sheets. That's not something that I have used, but I can definitely tell how this would be seen as like a, a house or a laundry type product. I guess it's the cottonwood. But it is really pretty. I really do like it. It's definitely not particularly woody. I'm not normally a laundry lover, but I can see how this is laundry-esque. But I really like there is a creaminess to it with the vanilla. And there is a floral. But it's a nice, not over the top floral. So yes, I can see how this would be like, I don't know, dryer sheets or something. But it is good. Like, if you're like me and you don't normally like laundry products, you could still like this. Yeah, it's really, really nice. It'll be interesting to melt that one, I think. Okay. Fiji. So this one is sea salt, driftwood, green clover and aloe and warm vanilla sugar. So this one, I know some people have loved this. It wasn't a favourite of Danny's. I was a bit nervous about it because warm vanilla sugar and things. Like, obviously, like I said, Khaleesi has warm vanilla sugar and I love that. But there's been a lot of warm vanilla sugar blends that I haven't loved. Generally more on the bakery sort of side of things. So I like this. I think I do like it. It's kind of on the subtle side. It's definitely not an in-your-face kind of scent. And I do think I can smell the warm vanilla sugar, that kind of soapy tone that I always smell in it. And there's kind of like so it kind of creates like a warm green, slightly salty kind of thing. When I say green, it doesn't smell like real, again, it kind of smells more like a laundry interpretation of a salty green scent, but in a good way. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be super strong unless, I don't know, maybe cure, whatever. And she puts the pour dates on the front now. So 14th of February, so that it shouldn't need cure time. It doesn't seem super strong, but I like it. I'm not like blown away by it, but I like it. I Heart Vanilla Blackberry. So this is creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, boardwalk marshmallow, and juicy blackberries. So I Heart Vanilla, I know, is a very popular vanilla scent, and a vanilla blender. For me, I have a souffle of it, and I have it in I think I Heart Vanilla Blueberry. I'm not the biggest fan of it. My problem with it is it smells really good cold. It smells like a really delicious kind of almost malty vanilla. I feel like I get a lot of the vanilla milkshake when it's on cold. On warm, the boardwalk marshmallow really comes out, and it's just too much. It just smells too much like boardwalk marshmallow to me. So that's always a bit disappointing for me. But anyway, which means I take it with a bit of a grain of salt when I judge it on cold, because this smells actually amazing. But I'm just a bit nervous that when I melt it, it's just going to smell like boardwalk marshmallow. But the blackberry in this smells phenomenal. Like, just juicy, amazing blackberry with just enough of that really delicious vanilla. Again, I smell the vanilla, that kind of, it's sort of malty to me, that vanilla milkshake. So yeah, I hope it stays that way when it warms up, because it really does smell like just an amazing, slightly creamy blackberry. But I just don't know, because I know that I Heart Vanilla tends to turn on me a little bit. Blueberry lemon cheesecake. So this is creamy cheesecake, blueberries, vanilla buttercream, lemon zest, and sugar cookies. So I've had her blueberry cheesecake waffles was amazing. I mean, that was a pumpkin pecan, like a butter pecan waffle scent, so that could have been part of it. But, sorry, I'm just giving myself some room to move my leg. So yeah, I thought I'd give this one a go. I'm not sure how I feel about this. So the cheesecake smells really good. I'm just not sure about whether it's the blueberries or the blueberries the way and combining with the lemon. But there's a weird artificial tone in here. Or if it's the lemon, I don't know. But it does, the cheesecake smells delicious. So I'm willing to give this one a go and I'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's something lurking in there that smells weird and artificial. So I don't know. I mean, blueberry always kind of smells artificial, but it usually smells good artificial to me. But sometimes blueberry and lemon gets a little bit funny to my nose. All right, so I've got 4 more scents. So I've got Winterfell, Vanilla Balsam, and Magic in the Air. So a triple layered blend of Winterfell, which is Marshmallow Fireside, Palo Santo, White Birch, Icy Snow, and Vanilla. Vanilla Balsam type, Magic in the Air type. So I love Winterfell. I love Vanilla Balsam. I'm not really familiar with Magic in the Air, but I thought Vanilla Balsam and Winterfell would go well. So why not try it with a third scent? So 3 layers. Cute blue glitter on the bottom with the pink. Yeah, this is really nice. I smell a lot of the vanilla balsam. It is, look, layered loaves to me are almost impossible to judge on cold, like, you know, in a haul like this, because literally, like, it needs to be cut and melted down because the scent oils are not blended here. So if I smell it at the top, I think that's the Winterfell. The bottom is the Magic in the Air, and then the middle is the Vanilla Balsam, right? So it doesn't meld the way that it would in the warmer. But that said, it does smell, I mean, Vanilla Balsam just adds a sweet kind of creamy balsam. I think that will go amazingly with Winterfell. It's kind of hard for me to say exactly what Magic in the Air smells like, but I think this will be a nice combo. So, but yep, won't know until it warms up, really. So the next scent I have is Gran Canaria. So I know a lot of people have loved this. I'm a bit nervous. So beach treats, peach nectar, jasmine, violets, notes of fresh citrus and softwoods. So beach treats is beach nuts. I used to be an absolute, just like so many other people, I used to be so into Teddy B's beach nights, and then it was almost like overnight, all of a sudden I flipped it and I just couldn't stand it anymore. Since then I have mellowed a bit. There are some scents of it with it I still enjoy, but it really depends on how it's blended. I just, yeah, I still don't like it when it dominates, and certain scents blended with it kind of make me feel a bit sick. So I don't, yeah, I'm always a bit nervous now when it comes to a beach night scent with Teddy B's, unfortunately. Look, I'm going to melt it, but I don't like it. What is it? Something does not. It's kind of sweet, fruity, like almost like overripe fruit. I'm going to be honest, and I've never had this, but, you know, some people talk about peach and that it smells a bit like cat pee. I've never encountered that, but there's something in here that, I don't want to say it smells like pee, but it's something really off-putting. So, I know some people absolutely adore this scent. Like, I was listening to Morrison Blue absolutely rave about this scent. So, it's absolutely just me, my nose, my preferences, whatever. But, and I'm going to melt it and give it a go, but something smells really off. It could be the violet, with the peach. Funnily enough, I don't actually smell the beach treats super strongly. It's a really off, funky kind of peach and floral. I don't know what's going on with that. I think it is the peach nectar. I think I have had issues with peach nectar before. I don't know, I'm sad. Because I know that one is a favourite of a lot of people, but that does not work for me. Satsumas and linen. So Satsuma mandarins, bergamot, exotic fruits, and fresh linen. So normally I wouldn't get a scent with linens in the name. I'm not normally a big kind of linen-ish melter, but I don't know, just the notes with the bergamot and the mandarin and stuff, they just called to me. So wow, okay, this is amazing. This one reminds me a little bit of one of my favorite super tart scents, Street Rat, which is like mandarin and warm, I don't know. It's something about clean, linen-y mandarin scents. Because the mandarin is like sweet and juicy. It's not like dry. I think sometimes dry citrusy scents with laundry I don't love, but mandarin is just sweet and fresh. And this smells like a really good mandarin scent, like one of the best I've ever smelled, to be honest. And then I feel like I do get a touch of bergamot, like just a slight. It just makes it smell a bit more polished and not just like a straight up fruit scent. And the linen is subtle, but it's there. It is, oh, that is so good. That's one of my favorites, I think. Surprise favorites. I will hold on to that one, I think, until the warmer weather. So, I mean, no, I think I will melt it before because I want to try it out. But I do think that will be a sort of summery scent. And then the last scent that I have is Between the Sheets. So magnolia blossoms, green leaves, sandalwood melon, stainless steel, lavender jasmine, and fresh ozone. So normally a scent called Between the Sheets I probably would not bother with. Again, because it sounds really like laundry-like. But when I read the notes on this one, I went sandalwood, stainless steel, fresh ozone, like those kind of things are all sort of up my alley. And so I thought that this actually sounded quite interesting and good. So, yeah, bought this one. I don't really know why it's called Between the Sheets, but anyway. Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's hard for me to say what I get a handle on, what I get sort of smell first. I don't smell melon, thankfully, which is good because I'm not a big melon fan. It's floral, but yeah, there's a polished kind of depth with that stainless steel and the ozone. And there is definitely like a leafy kindness, a kind of leafiness to it too. Nothing's overly standing out other than maybe magnolia. Yeah, this is nice. It's definitely floral, but it's got a depth to it. So yeah, that's a good one. Okay, that is it. That is everything that I got. So my favorites. So Satsumas and linen really surprised me. I really was not expecting to love that one as much as I did. Fresh Summer Woods is really good. I Heart Vanilla Blackberry smells really good on cold, but like I said, we'll have to see how that one warms. Milk of the Poppy, I love. Khaleesi, I love. Tangerine Vanilla, I love. Blackberry Butter Pecan Cookies, I love. Some Valentines, I love. The Perfect Storm. So lots of, like, I mean, obviously the ones that I repurchased again, but yeah, definitely particularly looking forward to trying for the first time the Satsumas and linen and the St. Valentine. I will give Gran Canaria a go, but I just have a feeling that one is not my thing. So that is it for my Teddy Bees haul. I'm going to get this put away. I might try and knock out one more haul video tonight. So I hope you're all doing really well, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.